This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field. It's Moore. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's caught. It's Moore. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to chuck it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And he drops back in the gun.
He escapes the pocket.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down.
Looking to scramble.
The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a fourth and goal situation.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on fourth and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Yep, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Ooh, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. 1st and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
Heck of a job here by this quarterback on 3rd and goal. He is stopped short of the end zone. Big decision to make here. Such good field position. Is it worth the risk of taking a shot and putting a touchdown up on the board?
The offense will go for it on 4th and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On the ground, Stewart. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And he'll be brought down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Dropping back. It's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. With the catch, it's Dickey.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
2nd and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Moore.
He escapes the pocket.
Using his legs here. The senior calls his own number. Takes up the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Trying to run, it's Hill. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball.
Looking deep down the right side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Touchdown, Michigan.
They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore.
Looking to scramble.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
A deep shot to the right.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Moves out of the pocket.
Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense.
Huge loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
It's a deep shot to the right.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left.
It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football.
First out and more. He's still running.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Will not be brought down.
And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Nelson. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Moore.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Oregon. He couldn't stop him there.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time, the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Michigan.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route.
Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They open the fourth by going to the air. The sure hands. It's Moore. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's a Perry. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got to
intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled, but first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Getting set. Here's second down. Leaning on the run game here late. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Nelson. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Makes the grab. It's Dickey. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.